Hello, Arsenal fans. Welcome to Arsenal Update, and remember to subscribe. Then enjoy your news. Let's dive in. Eberechi, Eze, and Rodrigo. The summer Arsenal changed forever. The summer sun of North London was unusually warm when the Emirates buzzed with an anticipation it had not felt in years. Arsenal, fresh off a season where they had narrowly missed out on the Premier League title, were determined to bridge the gap and finally lift the trophy that had eluded them for 2 decades. The plan was bold, the ambition clear. Sign 2 players who could transform their attack into one of Europe's most feared forces, Crystal Palace's Eberechi and Leeds United's Rodrigo Moreno. For months, whispers had floated in the football world. Mikel Arteta, meticulous and visionary, had been watching Eze closely. The England international was more than a footballer. He was an artist with the ball, weaving through defenses with a mix of flair, composure, and unpredictability. His creativity in tight spaces was exactly what Arsenal needed to unlock stubborn low blocks. Rodrigo, on the other hand, brought something different. Experienced, clinical, and versatile, he had proved at Leeds that he could score from almost anywhere. At 33, some doubted his long-term impact, but Arteta saw a player with the intelligence to fit seamlessly into Arsenal's fluid attacking system. He envisioned Rodrigo as both a finisher and a mentor to the younger forwards, someone who could bring calmness in pressure situations. The first move was for Eze. Crystal Palace were reluctant. Losing their star midfielder was never in the plan. Negotiations stretched through June, with Palace holding firm on their £70 million valuation. Arsenal, confident in their project, met the demand. On a warm July afternoon, the deal was confirmed. Eze arrived at London Colney for his unveiling, smiling as he slipped into the red and white jersey, the number 10 printed boldly on the back. "Joining Arsenal is a dream," he said, his voice steady but filled with excitement. "This club's history, the style of play, and the ambition, it's everything a player wants." Barely a week later, Arsenal made their second statement. Leeds United, resigned to losing Rodrigo after their relegation, agreed to a modest $15 million fee. The Spaniard wasted no time expressing his determination. "I may not be 21 anymore," he told reporters with a grin, "but I'm here to win, and Arsenal feels like the place to do it." Pre-season became a stage for their growing connection. In the Emirates Cup, Eze danced past 2 defenders before slipping a pass through for Rodrigo, who finished with a deft chip over the keeper. The crowd roared, sensing the chemistry blooming between them. When the Premier League season began, Arsenal wasted no time asserting themselves. On opening day against Aston Villa, Eze's mazy dribble in the 18th minute drew a foul in the box. He handed the ball to Rodrigo, who converted calmly. Later in the match, Rodrigo returned the favor, sliding a pass into Eze's path for a curling finish into the top corner. The Gunners won 3-0, and pundits began to talk about Arsenal's new era. Beyond the goals and assists, their impact was deeper. Eze's ability to glide past markers created space for Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli, stretching defenses in ways Arsenal had lacked. Rodrigo's positioning and timing opened channels for midfield runners like Martin Odegaard. The pair brought balance. Eze's flair matched by Rodrigo's discipline, Eze's creativity complemented by Rodrigo's finishing. By December, Arsenal sat top of the league. In a crucial match against Manchester City, Eze delivered a masterclass, controlling the tempo and threading passes between the tightest of lines. Rodrigo, with ice in his veins, scored the decisive goal in the 78th minute. The win was symbolic. Arsenal weren't just competing, they were dictating. Arteta often spoke about their influence. "They've changed the way we attack," he told the press. "Eze gives us freedom. Rodrigo gives us precision. Together, they give us belief." As spring approached, the title race tightened. Arsenal faced a must-win clash against Liverpool at Anfield. The game was tense, with both sides canceling each other out. In stoppage time, Eze picked the ball up near the halfway line, shimmied past 2 challenges, and found Rodrigo at the edge of the box. Without hesitation, Rodrigo unleashed a low drive into the corner. Arsenal's bench erupted. The 3 points kept them ahead in the title race. The season concluded with Arsenal lifting the Premier League trophy for the first time since 2004. Easy's name was sung as the creative heartbeat. Rodrigo hailed as the veteran who scored vital goals in the biggest moments. Together, they had turned dreams into reality, proving that sometimes the right blend of artistry and experience can change the destiny of a football club. In the history books, the 2025 season would always be remembered as the year Eberechi and Rodrigo arrived, and Arsenal finally returned to the top.